Kamusta mga kababayan? Welcome to another deep dive into the chaotic, thrilling, and sometimes absurd world of Philippine politics. Ako si #WalkWithLan at ngayon we're unpacking a political mystery that's got everyone buzzing. Ang 11 impeachment votes na umano'y nabuo na para kay Senate President Chis Escudero. Sino ang mga senador na ito at bakit parang action movie ang drama sa Senado? Kung nasa US, Canada, Australia o kahit UAE, Saudi o Hong Kong ka, this episode is for you, lalo na para sa ating mga OFW na gustong-gustong manatiling updated sa politika ng Pinas. Today, we're diving into the impeachment saga, Chis Escudero's leadership, at ang power play sa Senado. So grab your kape, hit that subscribe button at i-like na yan para hindi ka ma-FOMO sa chika. Let's set the stage. Si Chis Escudero, ang bagong Senate President, ay nasa gitna ng political storm. May mga balita na 11 senador ang handang-handa na bumoto laban sa impeachment ni Vice President Sara Duterte. At may mga nagsasabing ito ang paraan para manatili si Chis sa pwesto. Pero totoo ba ito? Or is this just another political teleserye? Let's break it down with facts, humor, at konting satire para mas masaya ang history lesson natin. Kung gusto mong malaman ang buong kwento, i-hit ang bell icon para sa notifications at mag-comment, Cheese the Whiz. Kung Team Escudero ka, let's also show some love sa ating mga kababayan abroad. Shout out sa US, UK, Canada, Australia at lahat ng OFWs. Mag-super thanks para iwas lugi ang channel natin, ha? So let's start with the elephant in the room. Ang impeachment case ni Vice President Sara Duterte. Last February 5, 2025, the House of Representatives, or pwede natin sabihin, the House of Romualdez, dropped a bombshell. 215 lawmakers, way more than the required two-thirds, voted to impeach VP Sara. Ang charges, misuse of over 600 million pesos in confidential funds, defiance of congressional oversight, at mga alleged threats laban kay Pangulong Marcos. Heavy, di ba? Pero here's the kicker. Si Chis Escudero bilang Senate President ang may hawak ng susi kung kailan at paano magsisimula ang impeachment trial. Pero bakit delayed ang trial? Originally set for June 2, itinulak ito ni Chis sa June 11, 2025 dahil daw sa priority bills at pending appointments. Some say this is Chis being strategic, prioritizing legislative work to show na mas importante ang batas kaysa sa political drama. Pero may mga critics like Representative Gabriel Bordado Jr. na nagsasabing it's a dangerous precedent na inuuna ang bills kaysa sa accountability. Sino ang tama? Let's weigh both sides. Okay, Chis is right to focus on the 12 priority bills tulad ng amendments to the Foreign Investors, Long-Term Lease Act na critical para sa economic growth. With only 6 session days left sa 19 Congress, hindi nga naman makakapaghintay ang mga batas na ito. Plus, ang Commission on Appointments has over 200 pending presidential appointments. Seryosong trabaho yan. Pero sabi ng House lawmakers tulad ni Representative Franz Castro na natalo po yan na senador. Talo po yan. Ulitin ko po, talo po. Ulitin ko po, talo po. Delaying the trials is like giving VP Sara a free pass. Sabi nila, kapag hindi na-address ang allegations ng corruption at abuse of power, parang sinasabi natin na okay lang magmalaki sa gobyerno. So imagine si Chis sa Senate, parang direct ng teleserye. Cut, wag muna natin i-shoot ang impeachment scene. Tapusin muna natin ang legislative montage. Pero seryoso, is he playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers? Isang OFW sa Dubai ang nag-DM sa akin, Kuya, bakit ang bagal ng Senado? Para kaming naghihintay ng remittance sa drama na ito. And I get it. Kung nasa abroad ka, gusto mo malaman kung sino ang magpapatakbo o nagpapatakbo ng bayan natin, di ba? So now, let's get the juicy part. Sino ang mga 11 na senador na umunoy bumoto para protektahan si Cheese at posibleng isave si VP Sara? Here's the thing. Walang official list pero may mga clues from the political grapevine at exposed na nagbibigay ng hints. Ang chismis, ang 11 votes ay galing sa mga allies ni Cheese at posibleng mga Duterte loyalists. Pero since wala pang trial, speculative lang ito. Let's name some possible players based on their public stances. Senator Amy Marcos, a known Duterte ally, she's called the impeachment failed even before it started. Number 2, Senate Majority Leader Francis Tolentino clashed with Senate Minority Leader Coco Pimentel over the trial's fate, hinting at pro-Duterte leanings. Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, a hardcore Duterte loyalist, likely to vote against conviction. Senator Robin Padilla, another Duterte supporter, vocal about his loyalty sa Duterte camp. Senator Cynthia Villar, a Marcos ally but pragmatic, possibly siding with Cheese for stability. The other 6 could be swing votes like Senators Jingo Estrada or Sherwin Gatchalian, who've supported Cheese prioritization of bills. Pero here's the catch. To convict VP Sara, kailangan ng 16 out of 24 senators. So 11 votes to black conviction is a big deal. Parang game show ito ha, mga kaibigan. Sino ang magiging impeachment blocker? Tune in sa June 11 para malaman. Pero seryoso ha, the Senate plenary is supreme, sabi ni Cheese. Kahit may 11 votes, the plenary decides the fate. Sa US ha, impeachment like Trump's took months of prep. Sa Pinas, parang laging last minute on drama. Pero is Cheese delaying to protect Sara or is he just playing by the rules? Let's keep digging. Ano sa tingin mo? Sino ang 11 na senador? Mag-comment below ha. At kung nasa Japan, South Korea o Germany ka, i-share ito sa mga kababayan natin. Mag-super thanks din para may pagpatuloy natin ang ganitong content. So let's talk about Cheese Escudero, elected Senate President last May 2024. Si Cheese ay kilala sa kanyang sharp legal mind at political savvy. Pero bakit siya ang sentro ng kontrobersiya? Is he a hero saving the Senate from chaos? Or a kontrabida, no? Delay justice. Sabi ni Cheese, the Senate's job is to pass laws first. Siya ang tipo na wag muna natin pag-usapan ang impeachment, tapusin muna natin ang homework. Ang 12 priority bills like the right-sizing bill ay crucial for economic reforms. Cheese insists on cold neutrality. As an impartial judge, sabi niya, will rule based on what's right and what the law provides. Ang galing, di ba? Parang judge sa courtroom drama. By moving the impeachment on June 11, Cheese ensures the 19th Congress wraps up its legislative agenda. Plus, he's hinted that the trial might carry over to the 20th Congress, no? Giving more time for preparation. Sabi ni Leila de Lima, the trial isn't optional. Kailangan maganap. Si Barry Gutierrez sa expose pa nga ang sabi, Cheese is deliberately running the clock out. The Constitution says the Senate must forthwith proceed with the trial. Pero sabi ni Cheese, forthwith doesn't mean tomorrow. He points to past impeachment like Merceditas Gutierrez na took 2 months to start. Si Cheese parang naglalaro ng uno. Kukulayan niya muna ang mesa ng legislative bills bago ilabas ang impeachment wildcard. Pero is he protecting the Senate's integrity or just buying time for political allies? Isang OFW sa Canada ang nagsabi sa akin, parang soap opera ang Senado ha? Si Cheese ba ang bida o kontrabida? Good question. Sa politics, sometimes the line is blurry. The impeachment isn't just about Sara Duterte. It's a proxy war for 2028. The Marcos-Duterte rivalry is heating up. And the midterm showed a split Senate. Si Cheese, by controlling the impeachment timeline, is in a power position. Pero bakit mahalaga ito? Impeaching Sara could weaken the Duterte's camp 2028 presidential bid. Pero if Cheese delays or blocks it, he might be aligning with Duterte allies for future leverage. With new senators coming in by June 30, 2025, the 20th Congress might have a different vibe. Cheese knows this, kaya he's playing the long game. Posts on X show mixed reactions. Some call Cheese a mastermind, others say he's undermining democracy. So Australia and New Zealand, where OFWs watch Pinoy politics like hawk, they see this as a test of Philippine democracy. Kung kaya ni Cheese i-balance ang legislative work at impeachment, he might just cement his legacy as a political genius. Ano ang tingin mo sa 2028 power play? Mag-comment ng Marcos o Duterte at i-share ito sa mga kababayan natin sa Italy, Norway o Sweden. Mag-super thanks para suportahan ang channel natin. So what happens on June 11? The Senate will decide whether to convene as an impeachment court. If they do, VP Sara gets 10 days to respond. Pero sabi ni Cheese, the plenary is supreme kahit may 11 votes, they can still say no. So ang tanong, will Cheese push through or will he let the 20th Congress handle it? Either way, his leadership is under the microscope. Kung nasa Netherlands, Finland o South Korea ka, this is the moment to watch. The Senate's decision will shape Philippine politics for years. Mga kababayan, that's the story of Cheese Escudero and the mysterious 11 impeachment votes. Is he a strategic genius or a political puppet master? The truth lies in the Senate plenary on June 11. Pero one thing's clear, Philippine politics is never boring. To our OFWs in the US, no? Canada, Australia, UAE, Saudi, UK at lahat ng sulok ng mundo, no? Salamat sa panonood. Kung nagustuhan mo ang motong deep dive, i-like, i-share at mag-subscribe na. Comment below kung Team Cheese ka o Team Impeachment. At mag-super thanks para may pagpatuloy natin ang mga ganitong kwento. Next episode natin, we'll tackle another political bombshell. So hit that bell icon para updated ka. Stay proud mga Pinoy. Kahit nasan ka man, sa Japan, Germany o Cayman Islands, maraming salamat and see you next time.